Okay, great. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Once again, apologies for starting slightly late. Life do happens, and we all know it. My name is Thobeka Mabanga, a very excited forever business owner. Started doing this business 12 years ago, going for 13 years in a couple of months. And tonight I am going to share how you get started in a forever living journey. I'm sure you see on the screen what I have managed to achieve in the business in the past 12 years. Currently, I'm a diamond manager, a member of the PEC 20, which is a global achievement, and also part of the MEC team member, which is the Executive Committee of the Southern Africa. Also a level up qualifier, Global Rally qualifier, Chairman's Bonus qualifier, Forever to Drive level 3. Currently leading the number 6 top performing team in the SADC region, and also a very excited forever business owner who has not stopped doing the basics, which is what I'm going to be sharing with you this evening. Welcome to everybody, to the new people. We welcome you to the Forever family. You have made the right choice for choosing one of the best network marketing companies in the industry of network marketing. And can we please have the members of Forever Living Product that have been here for a while, give our new members fire emojis in the chat box and give them a Forever Living welcome. Right, so without wasting any more time, we're going to go straight to it because I know some of you are waking up tomorrow and going to work. Congratulations, first of all, for facing your fears. I know a lot of people, when they hear network marketing, they immediately assume that it's something that is not doable. It's something that is designed for certain people. It is a hard business to do, blah, 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 blah. But congratulations for being one, of a few that have chosen network marketing as your vehicle to your dreams and making the right decision by not just joining network marketing, but doing it under one of the best companies in the industry, which is Forever Living Product. Now, our company mission statement in Forever Living Product, it says we will create a profitable environment where individuals can, with dignity, be what they want to be, with integrity, empathy, and fun as our guides. We will create and cherish a passion for and belief in our company, our products, and our industry. You can just take a picture so that you can read it again later. But this is our company mission. I'll try and move as fast as I can because of time. Of course, like I said, I know most people are waking up tomorrow morning, so I'm not going to waste, your time. Please do take a picture on the screen, and then you can read the company mission statement later. I was going to play this video, but again, because of time, unless you guys allow me to do so, if you can just give me a thumbs up. If you want me to play the video, it's not a long video. It's just a welcome video. Welcome to Forever video. Give me a thumbs up if you'd like me to play it, and a thumbs down if you want me to continue and pass by it. Thumbs up. Okay, great. Let's play the video. Let me know if you can hear it. Okay, the video is refusing to be played.
Congratulations, you are a new Forever business owner.
You're excited and a little nervous? Maybe you're having second thoughts or doubts.
What have you got yourself into? Perhaps you're not really sure about network marketing, or you've heard some bad things.
What will your friends say? Will they avoid you? Will your family think you're crazy?
And how will you make a success of this? And where will you find anybody interested in buying these products or even the business?
These thoughts are perfectly natural. Every new distributor has them.
I had them.
I had them too.
I had them too.
The most important part of becoming a success at FLP is attitude. The one thing you do have complete control over.
It's being able to smile when somebody says no.
Being willing to try again and again when things don't go your way.
Seeing challenges not as obstacles, but as steps to achieving whatever you want.
That's the kind of people we are, the kind of company you have just joined.
And that's why the life you want is closer today than it was yesterday.
You've taken that first step. This is where your new story begins. So, where does it go from here?
It's up to you.
Are you ready to turn your life into a story worth telling?
A story people will want to hear, even copy.
Because if you made up your mind to succeed, you couldn't have picked a better place to do it.
Welcome. ようこそ.
Welcome.
Welcome to Forever Living Products.
Hi, I'm Greg Mon. I've been a forever business owner for more than 20 years, and I'm still very passionate about talking with others about our company and our great products. I'm also president of the company, and I too want to welcome you to the Forever family. Every person you've just seen was once right where you are now, and you wouldn't believe what they've achieved since. But don't take my word for it. Check out some of their stories on foreverliving.com. So what's your story, and what can we do to help you live it? Take the next step now. Forever has millions of stories around the world, and now one of them is yours. Let's make it one to remember, and together we can create greatness.
A warm welcome to Forever. You were welcomed by the veterans of the Living Product. Okay, guys, quickly going forward, the success in Forever, guys, is made up of taking small steps every single day. As you see on the screen, it says success is a sum of small efforts repeated day in, day out. Most of you probably asking themselves, what is the secret to success? Because you came into the business, you see a lot of people winning, and that's one of the reasons why you got started anyway. So you're probably asking yourself, what is their secret? There is no secret that is hidden. So the only secret that we have, all of us, is the fact that we, commit to the daily activities that helps us to achieve the success that you see most of the FBOs achieving this day and age. So success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in, day out by Robert Collier. And this is a mindset business. You might have joined the business by buying products. You might be, ready to sell the product, the box load Dumo, but the success in Forever is in the mind. It is not in the product only, but your success will only come if your mindset is fit. So your skill set can take you far. Skill set is learning how to sell the product. You'll obviously be taught how to move your box load Dumo, how to sell your first product, how to approach your first customer, and how to, to sell the business opportunity to people. However, your skill set can take you far, but your mindset determines how far you are going to grow in the Forever Living business. So more than anything, what you need to build a successful Forever Living business as a new person is the mindset, and everything else will fall into place. Skill sets, nobody, can ever take that away from you, but mindset is what makes you in this business. In business, growth begins in the mind. It doesn't begin with your first sale. It doesn't begin by selling your first tooth gel. It doesn't begin by signing your first person. It begins in the mind. Let's build a mindset that matches the life that we are trying to create. I'm not sure why you got started with Forever. I'm not sure what pushed you to join Forever, but try and build a mindset that matches the life you are trying to create. Also, you will be assisted, in building that mindset. This is one thing that I really love about Forever. Forever is more like a school of network marketing, to be honest, because you won't just learn how to sell product, and you won't just learn how to approach people and sell the business opportunity, but you learn a lot about yourself as you continue building this business, and you learn a lot about, how to run a successful business in anything, not just in network marketing, but the teachings that you're going to get as you build this business will help you in all areas of your life. And also as a person, you will be able to build or grow or start adopting new habits that you thought were not possible. This is the power, of Forever, and it's just beyond, selling products and introducing new people to the business. Also, one of, the best advices that I got when I started in Forever, not directly, but I got this from one of, the oldest couples that have done Forever for more than 20 years. when I got started in the business, the best teachings that they gave me was be coachable. If you ask them, how do you become a success story in Forever, they'll tell you, be coachable. And it's one of the people that really joined Forever years ago, more than 20 years ago. And I've taken that with me and I ran with that, that's all I needed. And the power of being coachable will really turn things around for you. Stay teachable. Even the most successful people are still learning. I am 12 years in Forever, coming from a background of hospitality. Joined Forever back in 2013, have really done great for myself. It is a roller coaster ride. It's a business. However, in those 12 years, I've stayed and remained a student. You never grow old in Forever. You never get to a point where you know everything in Forever. Till this day, I am still learning. So be willing to unlearn old habits and take the new direction. There's going to be things that you need to unblock from when you are building this business, guys. This might be a business of selling products. It might be something small for you, but once you are in it, and spend time in understanding what Forever is really about, you understand why I'm saying you need to be willing to unlearn the old habits and take the new direction, because right here, this is where your life will completely transform, provided you allow yourself to be coachable. Okay, again, success leaves clues, right? Follow your mentor, not your feelings. Because if your mentor has done it, it means it's doable, not your feelings. Follow the person that is coaching you, not how you feel. Because trust me, a business or this business does not care how you feel. If you join this business, you join it with goals in mind. You join it because there's certain things that you want to achieve. There's certain things that you want to, to fix in your life, maybe financially, maybe personally, maybe health-wise. But if you follow your feelings, you will not last long in Forever. Always follow the person that has brought you to the business. And that's how you're going to reap in Forever Living Products. Consistency builds confidence. We need to be consistent. Now that you've started your journey, got your box load Duma, I know you're excited. I know you're going to be more excited if you are able to sell that box in a couple of days, and you're going to think you've made it. But try not to over celebrate your first steps, but be consistent in what works. I know we get lost in over celebrating sometimes. Oh my God, I got my stock and I sold it in 2 days. I sold it in 3 days. And after 3 days, you stop because you've made your initial investment and you stop. What is important is not selling the product. It's being consistent in doing it, in doing what works rather. So make sure that when you are able to sell that first tweet gel, don't over celebrate that first sale. Celebrate it, that's okay. But be consistent in doing it. And that's where your wins will come from. Small daily actions, like I said, they are equal long-term results, guys. I joined this business in 2013 while I was still working full-time as a hotelier. I used to do it very part-time, very confused in the beginning, just like most of you today. But I always say that people that join us now are very lucky because we now have the education, in not just in Forever, but in network marketing. So you guys come in, you've got an onboarding training. We never had any of these things, So when I personally came into the business, certain things I had to teach myself. And for me to be able to teach myself those things, I needed to be disciplined. So you need, guys, to do those small things. Sometimes people that join Forever feel like Forever is asking them to stoop, low by asking them to do things that they would not do in their normal life, like being told to do certain things, tasks that sometimes look a bit stupid, but trust me, it's those tasks that have made us who we are today. So no matter how easy they look for you, no matter how irritating they might be for you, if they need to be done, make sure you do them, because the person that will be coaching you is someone who has walked the journey. Like I said, success leaves clues. And if that person has really achieved success, or anyone in that, the team that you've joined has made it, you need to make sure that you follow the clues, because it means whatever it is that they're asking you to do works, regardless of how, irritating you might think it is, or how time wasting it might be for you, please make sure that you leave yourself outside of the business and just do what you are told if you are here to achieve the success that I am thinking you want to achieve. Those small daily actions will really breed long-term results. Be consistent, like I said, even when you don't feel motivated. You don't do this business because you're excited. You don't only do it because things are going great. You don't only do it because customers are buying or people are joining. You do it even when you don't feel like it. And the only thing that will help you to do that is by attaching something that is very deep and personal to you, and use that as the reason why you need to be successful in Forever Living products. So for you to take this business seriously, you need to find that one thing that is very close to your heart, something that you think about first thing in the morning when you wake up, and the last thing that you think about at night before you go to bed, that is really in your heart, in your mind, and you know that I need to get this done, or I need to do it for this. If you do that, trust me, you will achieve massive success in Forever Living products, because you won't be focused on the money, but you'll be focused on making a life that you came here to fetch. Your clients and team will trust you more when they see you showing up daily. There are days when I feel like giving up. There are days where I give up 3, 4, 5 times, but I still pick myself up and still show up. I'm human too. A business can be draining sometimes, but if you always go back and remind yourself why you started, that reason why you started is what will push you to, take just one more step forward and continue doing the business. It is a business of people. I'm not going to lie to you and sell you dreams and say forever is easy. You're going to make money. Yes, you are going to make money if you take it seriously. However, it's not a walk in the park. It is a business, a serious business that, has seasons, and you need to remain grounded regardless of the season, because seasons will come. There'll be times people are buying. There'll be times when people are not even paying, after taking products from you. There'll be times when people are making empty promises, and there'll be times where people are joining your business. There'll be times where people will disappoint you. But if you remind yourself why you joined, you will be unshakable. If you also remind yourself that you joined this business by yourself, there were no external promises made that you're going to get these people are going to join your business, or these people are going to be your clients and they're going to be your clients forever. And these ones will say, I'm going to join, and they'll join. You just teach yourself to divorce the result and focus on doing the activities. Divorce what you don't have control over and focus on what you have control over. And that is what you do to make sure that you consistently build your business on daily basis. I am talking from experience. So right now you must know that what is talking behind this Zoom is a voice that has 12 years of experience, that has done it through thick and thin. And that means if I have done it, you can definitely do it. Right. So commitment over convenience. Guys, being successful is not easy. You cannot have your cake and eat it. You can't be warm and comfortable and covered and achieve success. Achieving success it's a completely different journey. You go through a lot of ups and downs. You go through different holes, dark holes, and I don't know, when they say a diamond goes under pressure before it becomes a diamond, you go under serious pressure when you are building something to success, unless obviously you just want to make money, you just want to make profit and life goes on, but then that's fine. But if you want to achieve success, you need to be ready, to go through whatever, or grow through rather, whatever, the journey will bring your way. Because a lot of people fall in love with the result of people that have achieved in Forever Living products, but they are not interested in the behind the scenes. They're not interested in the work that has been put in. They're not interested in the time, the effort, the tears, the blood, the sweat, They're not interested in the behind the scenes. They just want to see themselves winning, just like the people that are winning, forgetting that there's things that they will need to go through and grow through for them to get to that level. So if you do see yourself as a successful person in Forever, you must also see yourself as somebody who will be able to stand trials and tribulations. But again, like I said to you, you are lucky because you joined now that there's so much support, there's so much education, there's certain things that you won't go through that we went through, because we went through so that you guys don't have to go through those things, right? But allow yourself to go through the process so that you can also enjoy the fruit of building a sustainable, successful business, knowing that you did it, knowing that you went through it all instead of just having it easy. This is not a Fagima Luzobona. This is not a quick scheme. This is a proper business, guys. So when you are making things happen in your Forever business, you know that I've really worked for this one. When you are making money in Forever Living Products, you know that I've really worked for this one. 31 days of ups and downs, 31 days of sleepless nights, 31 days of putting in the work. It's not as easy as just putting in the money, and in the next 2-3 months the money has turned into multiples of hundreds of thousands or millions. Here we work for the money, guys. In this company, it's us that work the system. It's not the company that works for us. Because I hear a lot of people saying, oh, Forever didn't work for me. It didn't have to work for you. Forever is not working for anyone. We are working the system that Forever is designed for us, so that we can achieve the results that we want. And success doesn't come easy. It doesn't come from doing what's easy. It comes from doing what is necessary. You must separate yourself from being comfortable. There's nothing that grows there in the comfort zone. Nothing comes out of that. And I know you guys know this, If you are comfortable, if you have a day job and you're very comfortable in your day job, tell me if you've built your dream home. Tell me if you're driving your dream car. Tell me if you're taking your kids to your dream schools. So tell me if you've traveled the world to your dream countries. Have you ticked those goals? How's your bucket list looking? If you have a day job and you're very comfortable in it, what have you, been able to achieve in your dream board? Not in the necessities, guys. I know you might be living in a 3-bedroom house, which is okay. That's a necessity. Driving a nice car, that's fine. But your dream car is not a nice car. Your dream car is a dream car. Have you been able to achieve those things from where you are? Because where you are, you're in a place of comfort. Waking up every single morning, you're 8 to 5, getting paid a salary for doing the same thing every single day. Are you happy? Are you really, really happy where you are? If you do share with me in the chat box. If you are happy where you are currently, then it's fine. But if you're not, this onboarding is for you because you decided to take the first step. And excuse me, I'm not going to lie to you and say it's going to happen overnight. It is not, but if you do what is necessary, trust me, you will see results every single step, every single time you put a foot in front of the other, every single step that you're going to take in building this business, you will be enjoying it because you will see that whatever that you put in, it comes out, right? So be committed to your growth. This also means you need to grow as a person. You need to grow mentally. We're not just growing money, guys. We're not just growing money or growing customers. We need to grow personally in order for you to achieve the success that you envision. You need to grow to the level of that success mentally. Your mindset must grow to the level of the success that you believe you deserve. For me to get to where I am, it took a lot of investment in myself. For me to get to where I am, the success that I've achieved in Forever, I had to grow myself mentally, physically. I had to grow as a person to the person that is ready to receive the success that I'm currently receiving in Forever Living Products. So you need to make sure that you grow, be committed to growth. Also, be committed to your goals. Be honest. We have a not an issue, but we have maybe let me call it an issue with committing to our goals. Sometimes we think it's just because other people are saying it, we're just going to say it because everybody else is saying, I am committed to my goals and I know my why. Just because the next person is saying it, or you hear it more, most times you hear people talking about their goals, you hear people talking about their why, and you think, oh, let me also say it, but you're not really connected to these things. You really need to be honest to yourself in order to be honest to your goals. Be honest to your reasons why you started Forever. Because if you are not committed to growth, if you are not committed to your goals, if you are not honest to yourself, you are just on your way out, slowly working your way backwards back to the door that you came in. Trust me. A lot of people give up in their first 3 months, if not in their first 3 weeks, because they are not willing to grow to the people that are ready to receive the success that they want. They are here for quick wins, quick success, instant gratification. If it doesn't happen, it's not for me. It doesn't work for me. It's for other people. It's for people that joined first. It's for people at the top. You say all sorts of things when you're not willing to commit to growth, when you're not willing to learn and educate yourself about what you're doing and commit to your goals and also your reasons why you started doing Forever. That's why there will be a few people that make it in Forever, because most people think this is a game. Most people are here for quick wins. Most people came into, they try and come into other people's chapters and forget that they're also in chapter 1. They cannot start the business now and find themselves in chapter 100 of certain leaders that are already on chapter 100. They want to come in now, jump all the other chapters and get to chapter 100. And that's where you're going to die, because you don't even know what it took for those people to get to their chapter 100. You need to walk the journey. You need to, to enjoy the business and enjoy every single chapter so that you can be a success story in Forever Living Products. Also, don't wait for motivation. I always say that your situation should be what motivates you to push even harder. You know what your situation is right now. I don't. My situation is what pushed me to work Forever, guys. I never needed anyone to remind me how to do certain things, why I should do them. Nobody reminded me why I'm doing this business. I did my research after I was introduced, and I knew this is the answer to my problems. I didn't know how, but I knew if it has happened for others, it can definitely happen for me. I started listening to stories of successful people, both locally and internationally, and I saw myself in those people. No one told me to listen to those stories. I took it upon myself to go on Google and Google this company that I'm part of, because the person that recruited me told me a lot of beautiful things, which felt like she was selling me a dream. If only I knew then that it was not a dream at all, because right now I am living that dream. I took it upon myself to do more research. As I was doing that, came across stories of people that have done it. I used to live on those stories, guys. I would listen to them over and over and over and over and over. Some of those people didn't even go to school. I had a privilege of going to school. Some of these people didn't even go to school, but they made it in Forever like crazy. So I saw myself in those stories and I started pushing even harder. So don't wait to be motivated. Don't wait to be motivated, because your reasons for joining are not the same as the next person's reason. Your story, your situation right now, what made you buy that Boxlo Dumo is what should push you to push you forever. Nobody must remind you that you need to wake up at 5 in the morning. No one must remind you that stock must move every single day. Products must be sold every single day. No one must remind you that you've got tasks to do and complete. No one must remind you that you need to attend company events, trainings like these ones, business presentations, invites. If they teach it to you once, don't allow them to do it twice, guys. If you want to be somebody who is writing a successful story in Forever, don't ever allow your leader to repeat it twice. If they say it once, write it down somewhere, go back to it and run. That's how I did it. Hence, I said to you, I'm going to tell you about me. My leader never had to repeat anything twice. That's why today I'm leading the top 6 performing team in the SADC region, because she never had to repeat anything more than once. She would say it, I would go to the company policy, I would attend trainings and find out what it means. I taught myself the marketing plan. I didn't have to wait for her to teach it to me. In the beginning, when she was teaching me, I didn't understand what she was saying. I would see numbers. These numbers were confusing. But there was this one day when I attended a business presentation in Montana. And when the couple that was presenting was explaining the marketing plan, I decided to pay more attention and listen to understand. And that's the day I learned my marketing plan. And that year, it was my second year in business, and I was a soaring manager already. I had already raised 5 managers under me by doing what I was taught. But trust me, I did not understand the Forever Marketing Plan. It took me to get to soaring manager to really understand what I was doing. Because I also understood that now I am leading a pack. Now I am leading people, and these people trust me. So don't wait for motivation, guys. This must come from within. Because of the situation that you are right now, that should be something that pushes you, not the next person. Create habits that keeps you going. Also, invest in personal development. This is really non-negotiable. I've spoken about this already, that you need to invest in your growth, invest in yourself. You can read books like, Your First Year in Network Marketing by Eric Worre. Most leaders do have this book. They do have a copy that they can forward to you, hard copy. Some do have a soft copy. Just speak to your leader and ask them to share this book with you, and you can just start reading it. Excuse me. And when you get it, read it. Trust me, this will really teach you what network marketing is about. You'll get started off very nicely. Over and above our first steps to manager, which we're going to get to, this book will get you started off very nicely. So read that book, Your First Day in Network Marketing by Eric Worre. You can also read Who Moved My Cheese, to strengthen your mindset and also think and grow rich. You can just, invest in those 3 books or one of them. But if I can recommend one right now, I would say please find Your First Steps in Network Marketing by Eric Worre, and you'll be a pro in network marketing. Join company and team visual trainings, and also, guys, physical trainings too. But we have a lot of visual trainings weekly. Tomorrow we've got a product training by Mr. Sekhodi. Make sure you are there. Don't say yesterday I attended a training, today again. We are learning. This is how you make money. The information that you are going to be fed, nobody can ever take that away from you. The skills that you're going to be given, nobody can ever take that away from you. Even when you decide to live forever one day, you can still utilize those skills to build a traditional business. The education that you're going to get in for free in forever can build you in future. So please make sure that you attend each and every training that is happening, whether it's online, whether it's live. Make sure that you find yourselves in those trainings. Company events, and always invite for business presentations. Business presentations are not trainings. Let me give you the difference between, because I know a lot of people are confused. When we talk about training, they think everything is a training. Trainings is where the company or your sponsor or whoever that has brought you to the business is training you on how to run this business. A business presentation is not a training. If it's written business presentation or opportunity meeting, it means you need to invite new people so that whoever is doing a business presentation can help you prospect on your behalf. Because we understand that you're still new. You might not understand forever, which is the case. So allow us to help you build your business while you're still learning. As we help you build, you learn how we do it. So don't deprive yourself growth by thinking a business presentation is just for you to show up. We don't want you in a business presentation alone. We want you to bring people so we can do the talking on your behalf. Remember, the business that we are in, or that you've just joined, doesn't only have one leg. It has four legs. The very first leg is you use the product yourself so that you can experience the benefits of the product. Then you sell the product and create a clientele. Once you've done that, you sell the business opportunity and introduce this amazing business opportunity to other people who are also looking for an extra 3,000 to 5,000 rand, 5,000 to 10,000 rand a month. And after you've done that, you develop these people. So there's no way you're going to just come into the business and jump number one and not use the product, but go to number two and sell the product and stop there. You know, that's why I said to you, you need to invest in yourself. You need to invest in yourself. For you to get all of these right, you need to attend trainings, because a lot of people, guys, and this is a true story, a lot of people get excited by the fact that they are able to sell. You did not join Forever to come and sell products. That's it. No, you didn't. You joined Forever because you saw people achieving on social media. You joined Forever because something, touched you, or something, I don't know, someone spoke to you and said, you can also achieve success if you want to, or you joined because you saw yourself in a certain person that if this person can do this, I also want to know how they do it. I want to join and do what they're doing. It's rare where you find people who join Forever just to sell products and make extra income. It's very rare to find people that say, I joined because I just wanted to make profit. A lot of people joined because they saw someone winning. They also felt like if that person can build a family home, maybe also I want to build myself a family home. Can I join? But once you join, most people, when they are in the business, their reasons for joining change immediately. Before you joined, I wanted that car that Thobeka is driving. You wanted that house, maybe not exactly, but you also want to build a family home one day. You also want to take your kids to better schools one day. You also want to work on your savings. You want to work in a pension. You want to travel the world. But once you come in, your reasons for joining change. You focus on one leg, and there's 4 legs that you need to go through. And the only way for you to get through these 4 legs is by being available for your own business. Be present in your own business, because we cannot coach you when you are not there. We know what to do. So when there's a training, guys, always remember that the training is not for the trainer. I know what I'm doing right now. This onboarding is definitely not for me. I needed you, 850 people in this meeting, to be here so that I can share what I have and what has worked for me with you. So when the company says training, it's not for the company, especially if it's a live training or live event. Forever will never pay for a venue like we just came back from Birchwood for about 5,000 people and pay that money for themselves. Forever is successful already. Forever is a company. Forever doesn't need the teachings we do, and Forever cannot go out of their way to look for speakers, and the speakers will come and train themselves in the training room. They do all of this because they care about us. They do all of this for us. When we go to company events, sometimes they'll ask us to pay a certain amount of money, but trust me, guys, it's never what you think it is. I think the ticket was 250 for Success Day, but I'm sure, I'm telling you, it's 2 times that, it's 3 times that, but the company is only asking us to pay, a little fee so that we can be committed, so we can feel accountable as well. Most of the funding when it comes to business presentations, when it comes to trainings, the company pays for such things. We just pay a portion so that we can feel accountable and feel like we've done something. So when the company organizes trainings, when there's a visual training and they've organized someone to come and speak to you, like me this evening, I've got a family, I've got kids, could be cooking for my kids, I could be, I could be taking care of my family, I could be doing homeworks with them, but I'm here sharing training with you. It cannot be for me and the company, or for me and Oni. It's for you guys. So make sure that whenever there's a training, remind yourself that somebody took off from their busy schedule. They decided to come and help me grow my business at no cost to you. I mean, Zoom, you can only pay for subscription. Sometimes you don't even pay. There's a free Zoom. This information is free, guys. And if you had to pay this for such information, you would understand how expensive it is to invest in information like the company, in information that the company is giving us for free. And also the experience that comes with the leaders that are training us. I mean, I've got 12 years of experience. That didn't come for free. So please prioritize and respect people's time, respect the company's resources, and show up for each and every training. Show up for each and every training. You've decided to take the journey. So when you take the journey, you are taking the whole package. And if you're not taking the whole package, you will not be a success story. You will quit. I can promise you that now. Next year, this time, we won't see you in forever because you decided to do things your own way. So show up for all trainings, guys. That's where growth happens, right? Join all the company events. Invest in becoming the best version of yourself. Remember, your business grows as you grow. I think we've spoken about the why, that you need to have something very deep and personal, something that will really push you every single day to wake up. We're not going to go back to this, and decide to fully commit. I did say this, you need to be available in your own business. Don't be looked for. We must not find you. You must find the mentor that has brought you to the business. You must be on their neck, because they promised to hold your hand and help you grow. They made that promise when they signed you up. When we sign people up, guys, as new members, when you sign your first person into your business, you automatically become a leader. You need to lead that person by example. Lead with the information at your level so that you can enjoy forever. The minute you sign your first person, you're not signing your first person for your leader. The minute you decide to go out and start building a business, it means you are ready to coach other people. It means you are ready to build, a business in forever. And you cannot be able to do that if you are not available. Because if you're not available, you're not learning. And if you find yourself bringing someone new into your business, but you're not available, you're really wasting that person's time. You're actually, I don't know, you are disrespectful towards that person, because you cannot bring somebody into the business and not be able to coach them. You can't bring someone into the business and dump them in the group for somebody else to coach them. That's very disrespectful to that person. I see it as disrespect. You cannot go and find me somewhere, minding my own business, working on my 8 to 5, enjoying what I'm doing, and tell me about forever. You invite me to a business presentation. I attend your business presentation. I'm taken because you sold me all these beautiful things that I would love to have in future. And I signed that form. I buy my box lot Dumo, and then you take me and put me in a WhatsApp group and leave me like that. It's not fair. It's disrespect. So for you not to disrespect people that you bring into your business, you need to work on you. You need to learn the basics as fast as you can, implement as fast as you can, so that you can duplicate when you're ready. You can't duplicate what you don't know. So if you join the business and you're not coachable and you're not available and you're absent because you're just looking for a once-off referral bonus, that is being disrespectful towards the person that you've signed up. I totally see it as disrespect. No other way. I don't have any other name for it. Because you cannot bring somebody when you are not full. How are you going to pour into the next person's cup when your cup is empty, intentionally empty? Because all the trainings are available, leaders are available, the company is available, information is on the internet. We've got FLP3, we've got so many things where you can feed yourself so that you can be able to fill yourself up and pour to the next person. You can't bring somebody when you're empty. You're wasting their time, you're playing with their time, and you're being disrespectful. So be available. Don't be looked for. Don't be looked for. Be available in your own business. Be present in your own business so that you can be able to you can be able to learn as much as you can and be coached. Show up for all trainings. I've already said this, and I know most of the teams have group activities. Take part. Being in that group, you are not a CEO. You are not a principal. You are not a head, is there a head of hospital or a hospital manager? You're not an engineer. You are not a doctor. You are a student of Forever Living Product. Leave that outside of the forever business, because when you bring that mentality into this business, you'll never grow. When you bring the fact that you are a boss at work, you are not a boss here. Here, we're going to teach you how we do forever. So if you're going to take that mentality and want to apply it because, hey, you cannot be told by the next person, I cannot do this, I don't have time, then this is not the place for you. You're really wasting your time. Trust me. And you're not going to last. So make sure that whoever you are, where you come from, leave it there and allow yourself to be a student of Forever Living. Here, you will be taught by a waitress. Here, you will be taught by a security guard because you're looking for money, right? and that person is making that money that you're looking for, regardless of who they are, where they come from. They are here now. They are making it now more than you are, and they have what you're looking for. So you are going to leave everything else outside of Forever and come as you are so that you can be a success story. In other words, be humble and you'll see success in Forever Living Products. Attend all team and company events. I know you'll be told, attend events, come and attend training. Sometimes I feel like I'm the one who's doing this at work with the staff. You are not at work here. There's no staff here. Here you are a student, more like in kindergarten. And if you allow yourself to be a student, you'll see how much money you're going to make in Forever Living Products, ladies and gentlemen. Forever needs time. Nobody fails in Forever. You know, most people quit Forever, but nobody ever fails in Forever. People quit Forever prematurely because they don't have time. 12 years in business, guys. Imagine doing this business for 12 years and you come in 3 months later, you are tired, you are complaining, you are drained, you feel like this thing is not 12 years. I've been doing what you're complaining about, and I've managed to achieve what I wanted to achieve. But when we go to work, guys, I know how it is when you get a job, you get excited, you're hired. 3 months down the line, you are tired of waking up in the morning. You're tired of working. You're already complaining about the income. You know, you're already missing out on life because you have to at work sometimes on weekends. You're already complaining, but you've wanted this job for so long, but you're already complaining. But while you're complaining, you still wake up every single morning and show up because this job is putting food on your table. When it comes to Forever, most people do it differently because Forever, there's no boss. You know, they don't see it as a business that can transform their lives. There's no one waiting behind them with the remote, telling them what to do, paying them peanuts, doing this, doing that. They don't take it seriously. If you get a one no or a rejection, or somebody doesn't buy, or somebody says your products don't work, or somebody would say your products are expensive, they will be depressed the whole week. As a mentor, you have to work on their feelings and tell them that it's going to be okay. These things happen. Guys, we're not here as kids. Most of us that join Forever, we are parents. You know, we are here for our kids. We are not the kids, but we are here for our kids. So there's no one who's going to nurse your feelings. We are here to work. Remember that nobody's going to nurse your feelings in Forever. We're going to love you. The power of Forever is the power of love, but no one is going to beg you or nurse your feelings. You need to make a decision that you're going to be a success in this and run with the person that is mentoring you. Because nobody has time to nurse feelings. We have time to change lives. We have time to change the lives that wants to be changed. You know, so if you're going to be disappointed by one person, by two people, or maybe you organized a presentation and nobody showed up. We've organized presentations in 12 years. I've had so many presentations where I've had to travel outside of the country and no one showed up. Did I die? Did I stop? I'm still here. I'm winning even more. So know that whatever that you're going to go through, it's not unique to you. You're not special. It happens to each and every person that starts this business. What separates you from those who are still standing till this day is how bad do you want it? Because certain things that happens during your journey, it's things that happens during your working journey, but you are able to take them because this job is putting food on your table. Forever can do much, much more than that. So you should be able to apply the same attitude that you apply in your job so that you can see success and the fruit of building this business and not act spoiled just because you're working on your own, in your own thing. We love, acting like spoiled brats because Forever is hard, because this person didn't buy, because she promised to join month end and she disappeared. People don't join. I can't sell. My stock is not moving. No, guys, there's no time for that. You just need to plug into trainings. If it doesn't work, change the strategy. Don't change the goal. So let us not act spoiled just because this is something that we are building for. I know as, our community, I'm not going to, mention much, but I know in our community, we are not taught how to run businesses. We are taught how to work for other people. So when we are put in such a state where you are uncomfortable and you need to build your own thing, you feel like the world owes you. You feel like there's something unusual happening. in you, and you want to quickly, run back into your comfort zone so that you can be protected and covered. If you want to be protected and covered, you'll never, ever experience life to its fullest. They say the graveyard is the richest place on earth because a lot of people are lying there without achieving their, without discovering their full potential because of being afraid, to stay out of the comfort zone and do things like this because of the way that we were plugged in growing up, especially in our community. So allow yourself to go and grow through the process because it's the very same attitude that makes your boss love you at work. That attitude will make you money in forever. Trust me. Success will take time. It will take work. Also growth. I've spoken about growth a lot. Also you'll get skills as we coach you on how to build a business, right? Don't focus on the money. Focus on learning the skills that will make you the money. The money will come anyway, but don't focus on the money. If you focus on the money, you're missing the point. Money will come anyway, even from day one. You will make money, but don't focus on it so that you can make more, right? Mental toughness, guys. Mental toughness. I cannot stress that enough. We are working with people. Things are going to happen in your own team, outside of your team. Things are going to happen in your family, friends, colleagues. Be mentally tough. Remember, when God brings this opportunity, he brought it to you. Not everybody is in forever. There's a reason why you are here. And don't come with the mentality of trying forever because you're not here by mistake. God brought you here for a reason. It was not a conference call. When God gave you the idea of joining forever, you did not just think, I want to join forever. God is in it, So don't ever allow yourself to be mentally weak because you'll allow people to steal this dream from you. There's a lot of dream stealers outside of us. Dream stealers are in our families. Dream stealers are in our friendship circles. They're at work. They're everywhere. And if you don't know who you are, what you stand for, what you want, then you'll be pushed around by anyone. People are going to say, forever. You've joined this thing now. They call it this thing. They don't know how much money we are making, guys. Disclaimer. They call it this thing now. They call it that. They don't know how much lives we are changing. They don't know how our products are changing lives. And you're going to be taken by that and be discouraged because someone said, what are you saying? What are you saying about your own forever? That's why it's important for you to invest time in learning about what you've got yourself into so that nobody can ever tell you otherwise outside of you or outside of forever. You need to be mentally tough. Most teams have 5 a.m. sessions. I know I have 5 a.m. session every single day, Monday to Friday with my team. And we just work on the mindset. Mondays, it's our breakthrough prayer session. I know other teams might have that. Plug into those. Whatever is happening in your team, there's a reason why it's happening. Plug into those things, If they wake up at 5, 2-3 times, wake up at 5 as well, 2-3 times a week. If you want the success though, this is for people that really wants the success. And I don't believe there's somebody who can spend their 7,110 buy ebooks Lodumo just for fun. It is a lot of money. Might not be a lot to buy a franchise like forever, but it is a lot of money to just throw away. Join the business and not do it. It's a lot of money. In the beginning, you'll be underpaid. That's how you're going to feel like. When I started, my first paycheck was 108 Rand. But the work that I put in was a lot. I felt like I was working hard because I'd never sold before. So for me, selling was draining. It takes everything away from you. You need to talk. And in the beginning, I was convincing people because I didn't understand the product. I was convincing people, telling people what I've been told, selling with a certain document that has the benefits of the product. It takes a lot from you in the beginning because you need to explain something you don't even understand because you have not even used the product enough. So you'll feel like I've worked so hard, but I'm underpaid. That's okay. I also got 108 Rand when I started. And then it grew the next month to over 1,000 Rand. In the middle, you'll be fairly paid versus feeling like you are being overpaid in the coming years. The middle, you'll be fairly paid. You'll start making your 5-figure income maybe all the way to multiple 5-figure, but there will be time where you'll be making like serious income in forever, 6-figure and above. That time will come, but only if you put in the work and make sure that you remain in your chapter, one chapter after the next, and not come into the business and find somebody on chapter 120 and you want to jump from one all the way to 120 and skipping all the other levels in between. You will burn beyond recognition. Don't compare your chapter like I've said. Okay, let's move on the chapter. How much time a week are you willing to dedicate to your business? Remember what I said to you? I said forever needs time. A lot of people don't fail in forever. They quit because they don't give forever the time it needs. Forever needs time. And I always say this when I give my business partners their tasks, that don't do it in a hurry. If you know that you're not going to have an hour to do this task, don't do it because you're going to do it wrong. And the minute you do it wrong, you've got it wrong. It's not going to work. You know, make sure that you give your forever business time. If you want to do it during your lunch break while you're eating, great. You've got maybe 30 minutes. Then you know, use the 30 minutes to do the business, but don't be in a hurry. You'll make a lot of mistakes. And when you make mistakes in the beginning, you'll feel like you're not winning. You're not making whatever, you know, making the money. You're not able to move the products. The products are not selling because you're doing it wrong. Guys, this is not a normal sales business where you just buy and then you go stand by the road somewhere and sell. This one, we build relationships in forever. And if you want to build a relationship, that needs time and patience. That's why forever needs time, because we are not just selling and making a transaction. We are building relations. That's why we're changing lives, touching and changing lives. You can't touch a life without building a relationship. You can't change a life without building a relationship. Whether you are selling a product to that person or you are selling the business opportunity, it can never happen in a hurry. So it needs time. Every single day, you must have time for forever. Like you have time for your favorite movie, time for your favorite soapy, time to watch the news, time to read a newspaper, time to read a book. You need to make time for forever. Nothing else. If you block an hour, you block it for forever and you'll enjoy it. Trust me. What are your personal goals? Family goals and business goals. You need to write that down yourself. I don't want to know your personal goals. I don't want to know your family goals. Definitely don't want to know your business goals because we join for different reasons. But you know what your personal goals are. Now that you are here, you know what your family goals are. And definitely you know what your business goals would be once you understand what forever is really about. Right. So what would happen? Now that you've jotted down your goals, you know what you want, you know what you want to achieve. If you don't achieve those things, what will happen? If you don't achieve the success that you want to achieve in forever, what will happen to the goals that you've jotted down? What will happen to your personal goals? What will happen to your family goals? What will happen to your business goals if you don't make forever a success? Ask yourself that question. You can share that with me in the chat box. If you don't achieve, you know your goals, you know your family goals, you know your business goals, but if you don't achieve them, what will happen to your forever business or to your success? If you don't achieve the success, what will happen to your goals in whichever way you understand it? But also, if you don't achieve the goals that you want to achieve using forever, who will suffer if you are not teachable? Who will suffer if you're not putting the work? I'll tell you who will not suffer. Your sponsor or your mentor will not suffer if you're not teachable. Your sponsor or your mentor will not suffer if you don't put in the work. Your sponsor or your mentor will not suffer if you don't achieve your personal, your family, and your business goals by choice. Because they will give you everything you need. They will give you all the skills if you're willing to take them. They will train you all sorts of trainings if you're willing to be available, but they cannot make you to do anything. But who will suffer if you don't do any of those things? You can answer that question for me in the chat box. This also goes, in life generally. Who will suffer if you don't make it work? Who will suffer the most? You know, I know who will. I know that you will definitely suffer firstly, but your family, your kids will suffer, not your sponsor, not your mentor. Right. And who loses if you don't win? Please answer that question for me. Who loses if you don't win? Your sponsor will definitely not lose because they are on their lane. They are focused on the goal. They continue building with people that are willing to build. But if you don't win, who will lose? Please answer that question for me in the chat box. People will disappoint you. I did say this already. People who you love, people that love you, your family, closest, even your mom, your dad, those people will disappoint you. They'll either be negative towards the opportunity, even your partner, your husband, your wife, they'll be negative. You know, they will disappoint you. It's not new. I know when it happens for the first time, I feel like, oh, if my mom doesn't think this thing will work, that means it won't. Yabo, that person was born way before you. They've lived their life. You know, if forever was not popular in their time, it doesn't mean that it's not going to work for you if it wasn't going to work for them then. You have a responsibility to prove these people wrong. I did it. You can do it too. But those people are the people that will disappoint you the most. Family, friends, partner, colleagues, closest to you, your hot market. Those are the people that will either make you when you allow them or break you. And they make you by you being stubborn about your goals and dream, not because they support you, no. You decide to make yourself because you want to show them that, okay, if it doesn't work for that person that you're telling me about, what if it works for me? If it didn't work for that person that you said you know, who was selling forever a donkey years ago, what if it works for me? You need to be very stubborn about your goals, guys. You know what you know. They don't know what you know. And you will only know what you know if you're available to get that information for yourself and be coachable. You'll be able to stand in front of them with confidence and say, oh, it's fine, but what if I make it? What then? What will happen? You know, people who love you, people whom you love, people who have failed, people who have failed in forever will discourage you. They didn't fail, they quit actually. People who have quit, not fail, I used the wrong word. People that quit forever, you will find them in every corner. They're on social media, they're on TikTok, they're on Facebook, they're in your neighborhood. Oh, those people, when they see you with your bag, with your boxlo dumo, they will tell you all sorts of things to discourage you because they failed. And not because they're afraid that you're not failed, but quit. Not because they're trying to protect you. No, sometimes it's because they know the power of forever. And they are afraid of what you might become should you take this business seriously. It scares the hell out of them because they know what forever can do. They've seen us. We are there. They know we are here. All the successful people in forever who are still becoming successful even today, they see these people all the time right in front of them and they cannot stomach it. So they're going to scare you. They're going to discourage you because they decided to quit. Those people will want to discourage you. If you are weak-minded, you'll be discouraged. Distributors from under network marketing companies, once they see that you're in forever, they are going to recruit you. I'm telling you. They're going to tell you, no, you're going to do better this side, more money this side. They say all sorts of things just to distract guys. There is no compensation plan that I personally know of in the network marketing industry that pays like forever living. It might not be easy, but wow. That's why forever is not easy. It really needs people that have made up their mind. There's a speaker that says, what is his name again? It's Les Brown. He says, if you do what is easy, your life will be hard. But if you do what is hard, your life will be easy. Forever is not easy. That's why our life is not hard. Because forever is not easy. That's why my life is not hard. Because I didn't choose what's easy. I chose what is hard so that my life can be easy. Do you understand? So distributors from other network marketing companies, they'll tell you, no, it's cheaper to get started. Once it's cheaper to get started, you must know. Just know, I'm not going to say much. It's cheaper to get started. There's no forces here. They're going to tell you all sorts of things. If you're weak-minded, good riddance. But if you're not weak-minded, we are going to be successful with you. It's important to build an unshaken belief in the product. That's why you need to use the product a lot. In Forever as a company and in yourself. You can only do this by showing up for each and every training, guys. You can never be, make it in personal growth if you're not attending trainings. Start with that. Start with reading the book that I recommended to you so that you can be strong-minded. Wake up for those sessions in your team. Make sure you make it at 5. You're going to start waking up at 5 now. The most successful people are waking up before everybody else wakes up in the morning. By the time people are waking up at 6, at 7, when you've started your day already, you've done a lot in between, in that hour before they wake up. So wake up before the world wakes up and you'll be successful in network marketing. You can achieve this by using product. Excuse me. That's where you're going to get the belief from the product, attending company events, believe in Forever, and working on your self-development. We've spoken about development, self-development, growth a lot. You guys should know that this is very important. There's different types of win when you start this business. There are going to be 2 types of wins, internal wins. As a new person, when you sell that first tooth gel, it's so exciting. Oh my God, I've done it. I didn't know I can actually sell, but I've managed to sell my first aloe vera gel. Those are the wins that you get from the growth in your belief of the company, of the product, and of yourself. Believing in you, growth in self-confidence. Believing in you will grow your self-confidence. Those are internal wins. And there's physical wins that you can touch and see. Those wins that you get from the actual work that you are doing by by either physically when you make a sale, or when you maybe when you finally close that first deal, when you've signed someone up, you're excited, you've got your first recruit. Those are physical wins. But before you win on the outside, you need to win on the inside first. It can never be the other way around. Never. It can never be the other way around. You need to win you first, win in the mind, win your mindset first before you can win on the outside. And the win that you can touch and feel is the win that you can actually you can actually see and be able to show it. But the wins inside is we don't know how you feel. It's what you feel inside. Sometimes people will get the physical wins, but on the inside, they're still not ready. They'll lose them as fast as they get them because internally they're not ready. Like I said to you, when you join, you need to pour into your cup so that you're able to pour into the next person's cup. You can't pour from an empty cup. But if you're going to start by the physical wins, rush to recruit when you're not yet full, you're going to lose those people as fast as you bring them into your business because your bucket will be leaking underneath. Yes, you are bringing people into the business, but how are you building these people? What's the foundation? What are you teaching these people? If you don't know anything, you cannot teach anything. It starts with you. So let's not, swap it around. Start with the internal wins. They are very important too. And then you can then start celebrating your external wins. What's in your box? You've received your box of Start Your Journey. How many of us have received our box? Because I believe we all knew. And some of us are still waiting for our Boxload Dumo. Some of us have received our Boxload Dumo. In that Boxload Dumo, there's an envelope written the literature pack. That envelope is not there as a flower. It's not decorating your box. You need to open it. That's how you're going to get started. Your first steps to manage a booklet is in that envelope. Pretend you didn't have a sponsor. Pretend you were not introduced by a person. You decided to join Forever and you got the box without having anyone assisting you. How do you get started? That envelope is going to guide you. That envelope can help you build a business with or without the sponsor if you go through it. In that envelope, there's going to be a company policy, which we also call it our business plan and our code of professional conduct. We've got rules in Forever, everybody. That's why we have a company policy. There's going to be a catalog. Also, the first steps to manager booklet. That book is the most important thing in your Forever journey from the beginning. You need to open that book. After the company policy, the first steps to manager is the next very important thing that you need to open. It's your game plan. The heart of building your forever business is in that first steps to manager. And pay attention into how it says first step to manager, not first steps to assistant supervisor, not first steps to supervisor, not first steps to assistant manager. It says first steps to manager, which means when you join Forever, you join to become a manager. Don't over celebrate the levels in between. Your journey starts from being from a preferred customer. All the other levels in between are just stepping stones to the actual level, which is called manager. That's why you will find the first steps to manager in your booklet. Do not, allow yourself to remain a supervisor for 2-3 months. Don't allow yourself to remain an assistant manager for 2-3 months. Do not. Those are just stepping stones. I know when you look at the marketing plan, there's preferred, there's assistant supervisor, assistant manager, but the main level, as per the book, it's manager. That's where your journey begins in Forever, right? And then there's also going to be a head to toe. Head to toe will help you recommend products to people. You can also use head to toes to market your business, your product. It's basically a document or a pamphlet that helps you recommend products for certain ailments. They tell you if somebody has complaining about the headache, you can recommend Arctic Sea, you can recommend Forever Daily or Berry Nectar, da 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 da. If somebody is complaining about kidneys, you can recommend. You're not over promising and what do you call this in English? You are not diagnosing people. You are recommending what products that they can take for the ailment that they have. It's a supplement, remember, it's not medication. So the head to toe helps you recommend products based on the ailments that people will come to you with, and it's all written on that nice pamphlet. You can buy them at the product center as well. This is just to show you what you can get to advertise your business. You can buy them at the product center, and at the bottom there, you can just put your sticker nicely with your contact number, give those pamphlets away, and people, when they get home, they go through it, your number is there, they place an order, And also there's going to be 2 joining forms. Forever is speaking to you indirectly. They are saying, yeah, you are in, we're happy, we love you, but we also want you to bring in people into your business. You need to introduce people into this amazing business opportunity. But for some reason, most people forget these 2 forms and they focus on selling the product. They forget about, they focus on pushing the product and not pushing the business opportunity. A lot of people out there, guys, are looking for extra income. A lot of people are looking for an honest way to earn an income. There's no other honest way of making money than what we do in network marketing. Than what we do in Forever. People are looking for an honest living. Give them the honest living. Those 2 forms are not just there to decorate your literature pack or your start your journey box. The company is saying to you, yes, you are in, we are happy, we love you. Learn as much as you can, implement as much as you can, so you can share the opportunity and duplicate as fast as you can, right? And there's going to be your product selection, of course. Now, you'll hear in the groups a lot about CCs, people talking about CCs. You are still new, you don't even know what CCs are. You will get trainings from your leaders as well. But in simple terms, a CC is a point system that we use in Forever. And CC is an abbreviation of case credits. A case credit, case. When you buy a case of cool drink, a case of what sells in cases, guys? A case, most. Yeah, a case of cool drinks, a case of water, it's the same thing, But Forever calls it case credit, and in short, we abbreviate it to CCs. So when we talk about CCs, you must know they're talking about the points, and we call these points case credit. It is a Forever global currency that the company is using globally. We are in over 160 countries, remember? So we are using the same currency everywhere. This case credit, it's a point system. This point system, global point system, is found or allocated in each and every product that you see in Forever. For example, aloe vera gel has 0.102 cc's, meaning all the aloe vera gel bottles, when you buy them, you will accumulate these CCs. You will accumulate these points depending on the number of bottles that you're buying. If you buy 10, you're going to accumulate 1.020 cc because it's 0.102 cc times 10. That's how you accumulate CCs in Forever. And these are the CCs that measure our performance. When you buy products, you accumulate these case credits. When you introduce people to join the business and they buy their products, they get this case credits, but you get the duplication of these case credits. So they accumulate their own case credits. The company will duplicate exactly to your business because you are the one that has shared the opportunity with them, and you have made them your responsibility, and their growth is your responsibility in Forever Living products. It is an internal currency of Forever Living product. I've already made an example that aloe vera gel has 0.102 and all two gels have 0.031 cc's in them. So whenever they talk about cc's in your group, now you know. A cc is a point system that Forever Living uses, and these points are found in each and every product. You will never find them in collateral. They don't. When we buy advertising material, we don't get CCs. When we buy Forever tablecloths, there are no CCs. When we buy t-shirts, there are no CCs. Only product have CCs, guys. Only event tickets, they don't have CCs. Only product have CCs. Yeah, I'm mentioning this because I know a lot of people make mistakes, and combining when they buy stock, they buy a tablecloth, they buy pamphlets, they buy this, they buy that, thinking that they're accumulating CCs. The advertising material does not have CCs. Only products have CCs. Now, our success factor is 4 cc. The company says, all right, yeah, these CCs, but we want for you to remain active and make at least 10,000 Rand a month. We want you to move at least 4 cases a month of product. 4 cases. Remember when I said to you, a case is like a case of cool drink, a case of water, a case of this, a case of that. Same thing. Forever wants you to move at least 4 cases of product, so that you can remain active. It's their success factor. For you to be active in the company, you must have at least sold or done 4 cases per month. And this guarantees your monthly income, profits. Let me put it like that. It's not an income, but it's profit. They want to know that you are making money every single month. If you're not doing 4cc, what money are you making? Because if you are 4cc active, you are making plus minus 10,000 just on sales before you go to people. Remember, you are filling your own cup first, because you now need to go and teach the next person how to do this 4cc so that they can also make their plus minus 10,000 Rand. You cannot bring people when you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what 4cc is. You don't know why it's important. You're not even doing it. How are you going to teach the next person? That's why I said to you, if you bring in somebody prematurely or you bring in someone when you're not available, you are being disrespectful, because you need to teach these people. We learn, to implement. We also learn to teach. We teach others to teach others. So you need to be available in your business so that you can be able to learn these things and be able to point to the next person's cup. It's a key performance indicator, right? This is the minimum requirement for all of us. If you say you are active in business, you must have moved at least 4 cases of stock. But there's many ways of doing this 4cc. You don't just buy 4 cases. The company allows you to duplicate yourself. You can decide to buy 1 case of stock, and with the 3 other cases, you introduce people into the business that buy their own cases. But because you have introduced these people, their cases will reflect on your profile as a duplication. And because it's on demand of introducing them, the company will pay you what we call a once-off referral bonus to say thank you for bringing these people into the business. Instead of doing 100% of your own effort, you decided to do 1% of 100 people's effort. Instead of just buying 4cc and making money for yourself and making all this profit for yourself, you decided to buy 1cc and teach 3 other people how to buy their 1cc so they can also make money out of this, out of this business. But the company says, because you decided not to buy stock and introduce people, they bought their stock, you didn't. You only bought 1 case. We are going to give you profit still. So from whatever they buy with, calculated on retail price, we're going to give you what we call a once-off referral bonus, which also forms part of profit. It could have been the profit that you made when you were selling, but the company says you decided not to, have everything by yourself. You decided to duplicate. We're going to give you a once-off referral bonus based on how these people join. Right? So that's how you can do 4CC as well. So you don't always have to buy 4 cases of stock. Think, oh my God, how am I going to move this product? You can if you're a great retailer. We've got people that are now, retailing 10 cc's of stock before they can even recruit. So you get to that point where you are able to move a lot of products because you would have built your clientele, But in the beginning, you can start by selling, your 4 cases. As you get used to it, you can then start duplicating yourself and slowly cut down on your own 4CC, introducing other people, teach them to do what you do. That's you earning 100%, 1% of 100 people's effort instead of 100% of your own effort, right? And also 4CC, the success factor of Forever Living Products. All committed Forever business owners should do 4CC, whatever level they are on the marketing plan. I've been doing 4CC for 12 consecutive years. Almost 13 years now, never missed it, not even once. From the month I joined, I didn't know what 4CC was. I did not, understand why I'm doing it. I had to make means of doing 4CC. And that's how my business took off. You keep your shop open. You don't only buy stock when people are ordering. It's more like running a tuck shop. When you're running a tuck shop in your area, you don't only order bread when somebody's standing outside of your door and ordering bread and wanting to buy bread. Then you call the baker and say, listen, I want 1 loaf of bread there. No, your shop is always stocked up and people will come and buy. Because if your shop is not stocked, people will always go to the next tuck shop. There's so many people selling Forever Living products, willing and ready to serve clients. So if your shop is closed and you only order products when people are coming to order, you will lose your clients to the next person. We're always waiting to serve because our shops are always open. So keep your shop open and not only don't run it. Even a spaza shop, guys, is very respectful. It's very I don't know how to put it in English. English is not my mother tongue, so forgive me. But I can't even compare it to a spaza shop because a spaza shop has dignity. A spaza shop always has stock. It's either they are running out of stock, but they never ever not have stock at all. If they don't, it's coming. Do you understand? So I can't even say you're running a spaza shop if you do it like that, because a spaza shop is a proper business. So if you don't stock up or keep your shop open, I don't know what you're running. Running at a loss, basically. You're on your way out before you even start your business, before it even takes off. If your box lot is finished, you must make sure that you're on your way to place an order of your second 2CC, because you've informed people that you are now selling Forever Living products. Now they know, but it doesn't mean that they're going to come buy now. All of them, they're going to buy now. And it doesn't mean that the product will walk out and go sell itself. If you stock up, you have a reason to push every single day. It pushes you to push and sell your stock every single day, introduce the products to the people, build your clientele every single day. But if you're going to finish your Boxer domain, sit and fold your hands, you are dead before you even start building a business. Your business will stop before it even begins. So make sure that you keep your shop open. Find out what 4CC is from your mentor. If they have not taught you, ask them to please train you on what 4CC is, why 4CC is important and how it's done. Right. Let's quickly go through the price list. We're about to finish. This is how your price list will look like. This one is our price list. FBOs, there's different price lists in Forever. There's a customer price list, guys. Be careful. Do not use this price list to sell to your customers. This one is yours. It's ours, right? There's a customer one that is on its own. I can see here there's customer price as well, but we do not use this one to sell to our customers, right? We have a customer price list. So this is what it looks like. When you open your price list, you'll see the first column says code. This is a code of the products. You don't really need to memorize this. This is for the product center, but you need to know your product name. So on your price list, if you want to order something, maybe somebody has ordered Freedom. Freedom is good for it's good for bolds, if I may put it like that. I don't want to go too much on the benefits, but it's good for it's a supplement that's good for lubrication of bones. It's a supplement that can assist people with arthritis. gout, and it helps supplement such ailments, right? So if you're looking for freedom, maybe you've got 5 orders of freedom. If you want to order freedom, but you also want to accumulate your CCs because you want to be 4cc active, you don't only look at how many bottles you need, you also look at the case credit that you're getting. Freedom holds about 0.146 case credit. And then this is the customer price, but you look at your price as an assistant supervisor. Let's say you are now a full member, because you only buy with the preferred customer price once if you join with the Boxlo Dumo. So this is the column we're looking at, the assistant supervisor column. If you want freedom holds around 0.146 case credits. It costs about 561 Rand as an assistant supervisor, right? So if you need 5 freedoms, look at this case credit as well. How many cases does it give you? But also look at the money. Don't just decide to deposit 2,000 Rand and say you want 5 freedoms. Guys, you need to calculate your orders. There is a form that is called a star form. Please speak to your leader and ask them to send you a star form that automatically calculates all your orders as you put it on the star form. You can even update it on WhatsApp, I think. You just update the products that you need, and it automatically calculates the CCs, and it also calculates the amount of money that you need to deposit into the company in order to get those products, or the amount of money that you need to swipe when you get to the product center. It's not a blanket approach where when you need products, I need 5 alu, then you deposit 2,000 Rand and you're going to get 5 alus. You need to pay attention to your business, guys. Take it seriously and give it time. Learn the price list if you have to. This is one of the things that you need to learn, right? So when you buy it for 561, you're going to sell it at this price. The difference between this price and your 561 is your profit. When you're a supervisor, it goes down. You get it for 497, but the customer price is still the same. So the difference between the customer price and your price is your profit. When you go to assistant manager, it goes further down. The difference between your cost and the price, the customer price, is your profit. When you get to manager, it goes further down. This is your cost, but this is how much you sell it for. The difference between this and that is your profit. Now, what is important, you need to understand that in Forever Living product, the company pays us or pays you on retail price, not on the discounted price. Not sure if you're with me. I'll make an example with the freedom again. Let's say you are now leading a small team, right? And from that small team, you're now getting percentages from their performance, blah, blah. The company does not pay you. If I buy aloe vera gel as Thobeka for 561 and I'm under you, I bought it for 561 when I went to Forever. And when I go sell it, I'm going to sell it for this amount, right? The company will not pay you at 561. Whatever percentage that the company will give you for my performance, for my purchases, will be calculated on the retail price, not the cost price. Please let me know if you understand this part. So all their bonuses are paid on retail price, less 15% VAT. You see there, it says final price include VAT, final price include VAT. However, the company pays all their bonuses on this price, less 15% VAT, unless, of course, things are different. You will get to that point as well. We're not on that today. But the company never pays. If I buy my bottle at 497, they're not going to give you a percentage. Let's say they're giving you 10% from my 497. Then from me buying an alu freedom, and I bought it for 497. The company won't calculate the 10% on 497. They will calculate the 10% on this price. That's what I'm trying to share with you, that all our bonuses, this is just an example using these two, but all our bonuses, guys, that we get in Forever are calculated on, even the one-off referral bonus. You know, the 1,623 Rand that you get when you sign somebody with the Boxlo Dumo is not calculated on 7,110. It is calculated on the retail price of the Boxlo Dumo, less 15% VAT. I hope you guys got that one so we can pass. Now, the SADC region minimum requirement is not 4cc. It's 5cc. And this is what our CSM recognizes, because she believes that we can go an extra mile. 4cc is a requirement, not a target. 4cc is a requirement for you to be active, but 5cc is a target of the SADC region. Just, an extra mile, one step ahead of just being active. You don't want to be active, you want to grow. So growth will come from doing just a little bit extra. So Forever Living recognizes 4cc. The whole world of Forever recognizes 4cc. We recognize 4cc. However, the CSM, the country sales manager of the SADC region, has requested us to go just a level higher and do 5cc. And this is what she recognizes, on success days, on our step-up meetings, blah, 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 blah. This is the target. The 4cc is a requirement to be active, but 5cc is our SADC region target, minimum target. I hope you understand the difference between the two. So you'll see a lot of 5cc people being recognized. 4cc is the requirement. 4cc releases your money from Forever. 4cc is like your PIN code, but 5cc is your target, your minimum target from your CSM, your gorgeous spoiled brat, right? So I've explained how we get paid, but this is just an example of profit. Let's not even do the preferred customer, because this is a new person. You're no longer a new person, you're now an assistant supervisor. As an assistant supervisor, you get 30% discount whenever you buy a product. So as an assistant supervisor, your 1cc is around 3.7, 3.8 of stock. Your 1 case is of stock, regardless of what product you have in there. The round off is around 3.7, 3.8, right? And when you are doing 5cc, that means, and you are doing it through retail, that means you've sold around products of 19,027 a month. If you are doing your 5cc through retailing, you would have spent 19,000 in buying, your 5Ks credits. Maybe every week you buy 1cc, you go and sell, you come back, you buy 1cc, you go and sell. But at the end of the month, you would have accumulated around 19,000 buying stock from Forever. And you retail this 5cc. When you retail it, it comes back with 30% profit, which takes you to 27,000. So basically, we are making an extra profit of 8,150. If you're retailing 5cc, your profit is around plus minus 8,150. You purchase your 5cc. At the end of the month, it's around 19,000 Rand. You sell your stock. As you sell it, you come back with 27,182 Rand 20. Your profit from that is 8,000 Rand. Where else can you buy stock or keep your money, Jay, and earn an interest of 8,000 Rand? Nowhere, right? As a supervisor, your discount is higher, 38% discount. That means you get your 1cc for 3.3. You are spending around 16,800 on 5cc, and you are coming back with 27,000 after retailing your 5cc. Your profit as a supervisor is around 10,000 Rand, 10,300 Rand, right? As an assistant manager, you get 43% discount, meaning your 1cc goes down again. You get your stock of 1cc for 3,098. At 5cc, you would have spent about 15,000 Rand. When you sell the stock of 15,000 in a month, you are coming back with 27,000 as well. However, your profit is higher than a supervisor and an assistant supervisor. It's around 11,600. As a manager, your discount goes higher even more. That means you are getting 48% discount, meaning your 1cc is 2,826 Rand. That's my 1cc. And if you do 5cc, you would have bought your 5cc for 14,000 Rand. And when you retail that 5cc, you come back with 27,000 Rand, same price with everyone, right? However, the profit differs. So a profit of a manager of 5cc is around 13,000 Rand. That's the difference on percentages. And the higher you go, clearly, is the more money you are going to make. Right? There's also an app that you need to download. It's called FLP 360. Please, guys, that is more like your Your mobile PA, it's a tool that you use to run your forever business. You're going to enjoy it. This is where you watch your growth, you watch your CCs, you watch your team's performance. You can also get your bonus recap from the app. And Forever Guys has bonus recaps. Bonus recaps, in simple terms, it's not a pay slip, but in simple terms, it acts as a pay slip because you can use that bonus recap to purchase assets. You can buy a house with our bonus recap. You can buy a car with our bonus recap. And obviously, some institutions will require additional documentation, but we do get what we call a recap of our performance every single month. And that recap can help you accumulate assets because all the credit institutions, even the banks, can do recognize our bonus recaps. So yeah, it's good for you to know that you can use our bonus. You can combine your bonus recap with your Bus John's payslip and buy a better house if you want to. You can combine your bonus recap with your Bus John's and buy a better car if you want to. If you combine these two things, you know, your net worth goes higher. So you can accumulate assets using our bonus recaps, guys. And also, we do pay tax. You need to speak to your tax consultant or also your accountant or whoever that helps you with your business, your tax business. That person can assist you in making sure that you are in good shape when it comes to such as well. So please do speak to your leader and ask them to help you with the link to download FLP 360. Now, expectations from your mentor. What is expected by you or by your mentor from you? They want you to be willing, they want you to be coachable, and they want you to be super hungry, not for money, not for food, but for success. It's so easy to work with somebody who's already hungry to be successful than somebody who needs to be pushed. So who's full? You know, you can't push somebody who's always full. It's very hard because they're always tired and lazy. But when they're hungry, they're empty. It's so easy for you to run with such a person because they remind you of who you used to be when you started the business and who you still are even now that you are achieving in the business. Because the hunger, if the hunger goes away, that means you are full. And once you are full, you stop doing what works. Once you are full, you stop doing the basics. Once you are full, you stop showing up. So it's so hard to work with somebody who's always full because they really drag their feet. So you need to be willing, you need to be coachable, and always remain super hungry for success. Now let's sell your box load, do more. That's me and my box load, do more. Do you see how gorgeous I look in my pink? That's my box load, do more. I know you have your own as well with you as a new person. Please grab your box load, do more. Let's sell it together. This is a hot market script, a script that will assist you to move the product in that beautiful box. This script is going to help you move your first Start Your Journey product with the help of Forever Living products. When we say we are going to hold your hand, we mean it. But again, once your hand is held, you need to hold another person's hand. You're not going to learn this and use it yourself and forget about it. You're not going to use it once. You're going to take this information, you're going to take a screenshot, you're going to save it somewhere, retype it if you have to, so that you can teach those who are coming after you. So when I say give forever time, when I say show up for all trainings, this is what I mean. See, now I'm going to help you sell your box. Some of you are probably stressing on how you're going to move this product. What do I say? Where do I start? Some of you have received these scripts from your leaders. But let's sell it together. Your hot market is made up of the following list. It's your immediate family, your relatives, your cousins, your friends, your colleagues. Those are your hot markets. So you're going to write a list of those people before you go to sleep after this training, if you have time, or you can do it first thing in the morning. Write a list and listen to me carefully. Write a list of these people. And when you're done with the list, take the script on the screen, type it out because you're not going to be able to copy it from the screen, but take a screenshot now, type it out and send it to each and every person as a new message. Each and every person that you're going to have on that list, you send the script as a new message. And you're going to say, hi. If it's Thobeka, you're going to say, hi, Thobeka. If you call me Tops, you're going to say, hi, Tops. If you call me Madam, you're going to say, hi, Madam, whatever, you know. If I'm your elder at church, you're going to say, hi, Mrs. or hi, ma'am or hi, ma. You know, if there's a certain way that you're addressing me, you've always addressed me with, use that, but you're not just going to say hi. It's not personal. When you just say hi, it's like, it's just a very informal message. You need to mention them by the name or by whatever that you address them with so that it feels personal. Then you're going to send the script to them. Read it before you send it. Make sure it's hot market, guys, because a lot of people will run to Facebook and bombard people's inboxes. That's not how we do it in Forever. Please, guys, you are not going to go to people's inboxes. You are going to write a list from your phone list of your hot market, not friends on Facebook, not friends on TikTok. You are going to go to your hot markets, people that know you, people that you know, people that have known you for years, people that you talk to every second week, every second day, every second month, people that you are used to, family, friends, relatives, colleagues. Those are the people that should go to your hot market. And this is the message you're going to send to them. Read it so that you understand why I say it for the hot market. I don't know if you've taken the screenshot. I need to move because of time. It's 10 o'clock now. Reaching out exactly 2 hours. I'm proud of myself. Reaching out to our service providers. Once we are done with that, we're going to go on to the service providers, people that we support with our own money every single month. It's time for them to return the favor. We are going to go to those people, get a list of those people, write it down, have a book. Get yourself a book because you're going to use that book for the power hour. Get a book. After you're done with the hot market activity, don't wait for the responses. Like I said in the beginning, divorce the result. You don't have control over the responses. You have control over what you need to do. So what you need to do is to send these messages to these people. What you don't have control over, don't even pay attention to it. If it comes back positive, great. We are happy. We celebrate. But if it's not, it's okay. We move. You are not promised positive responses only. So don't be discouraged because a person so close to you said, no, we're not here about that. You are here to do the task, move on to the next one, move on to the next one. If you get positive responsive, great. If they're not positive, it's okay. We're going to move on to the next one. You will just build a report. I don't know if I'm supposed to mention the team, but you're just going to build a rapport, that's proper English. You're going to continue building a rapport and you're not going to focus on the responses. You're going to focus on getting the activities done because you have control over that. Then you're going to do a list of your service providers, your hairdresser, your nail technician, your insurance broker, umalume, guys, the kids transport, your home doctor, your dentist, your banker, everybody that is getting paid from you, from your hard-earned money, that is bringing a service to you every single month, that's the person that you're going to go to next. Do a list. And again, there's going to be a script. It's time for them to return the favor by buying from you. In isiZulu, we say, izandla ziyagezana. I think in Sesotho or Tswana, it says, Matocho atlapana. Please forgive me if I'm not saying it correctly. Matocho atlapana. Yes. You wash my hands, I wash yours. They have to support your business same way you support theirs. We are not saying they must be your regular clients. If they don't like the product, it's okay. But they must at least give it a try because you've trusted them with their service. They need to return the favor as well. And this is the script. Please do take a screenshot. Also, you can type this one out and send it to them. The rules are the same. No copying, no forwarding, guys. Copy and paste. We are not forwarding. Nobody loves forwarded messages. Christmas is coming. We're going to be getting those long forwarded messages. Do you read those messages? You don't. I don't too. So please, if you know you don't like those long forwarded messages, imagine if you send it to someone and you're trying to get business from them and you forward a message to them without reading it, without putting their name, because you are in a hurry. Hence I said, time. You need time. Read the script first, understand it, put their name and respect these people. I don't care if you guys, you spend every Friday night together after work, but with this is a business activity. You are going to address them with their name. There's not going to be hi. You're going to say, hi, Thobeka. Hi, friend, if it's your friend. Hi, cousin, if it's your cousin. But something must be after hi. I don't know what it is, but hi, and then something. And then you're going to send the script as you see on the screen because we are now in a business mode. not a friendship mode, not a family mode. You're now working, and they should see that you are working, right? Take the screenshot and then type it out and send it to them. No forwarding. We copy, we paste, we change the name, we send. And after sending, we attach the price list so that they know what to look at. You can't just send the script and not send the price list, because once they've read the script, they would expect the price list afterwards. So don't wait for them to ask for the price list. Immediately when you send the script, attach the price list on both script. Together, let's move. Now, after doing these activities, there's going to be more and more activities similar to this one that will help you build the rapport, but do not, excuse me, but you need to show up every single day between Monday to Friday at 12 o'clock, 12 to 1 for Power Hour. There's Power Hour every single day. There's leaders that are serving on the Power Hour, teaching you to do what I've just taught you, but you are now going into different, categories. We've done hot market, and we've done service providers. They're going to do warm market. They're going to do cold markets. They're going to do cold marketing. They're going to do, there's so many things that they do with you, So it doesn't just stop with the 2 activities that I've given to you. There's still more that's going to help you build the clientele. That's going to help you build a team, right? They're going to help you to show you how to do network marketing professionally without offending anyone, without bombarding people's inboxes. So don't reinvent the wheel and do what you think is right. Please allow yourself to be coachable and follow the system. So from tomorrow day is it today? Yeah. From tomorrow, if you are not attending Power Hour, please plug into the Power Hour from 12 until 1. Even if you are working, it's not an excuse. Take your lunch break at 12 until 1 and be part of the Power Hour. You're going to be having your lunch, eating while you're watching and doing activities on the Power Hour. Sometimes you can get the activities on the Power Hour and do them later when you get home. But make sure that you plug into the Power Hour, guys. No excuses on this one. You decided to take the opportunity. Allow us to help you grow. Every day, 12 to 1, they will help you with activities to build your client. They'll help you with activities to build your business. So you are not alone. There's so many leaders in the SADC region that are willing to work this journey with you. There's no, you join under this person must help you. No. We are working together. There's leaders that you will never meet, maybe, that are willing to assist you to walk this journey, with you. So please plug into the Power Hours every single day between 12 and 1, and you will see how your business will grow. We're not going to go deep into the marketing plan, but this is how you grow. I think I spoke about this already. Because of time, we'll just browse through. Guys, before we close, success isn't for the chosen few. Success is not for me. I never thought it was for me, but I made a decision to claim it. Success is taken. It is not given. Nobody will ever hand it to you. Success is taken, guys. Success is not given. It is not for the chosen few. It's for the few who choose to show up every day. Who are you when nobody's watching? Who are you when no one is pushing you? Who are you when your mentor is not there? Who are you when no one is watching? So it's for everybody that is willing to show up and put in the work. The final thought, this business will challenge you. It will grow you. It will stretch you. But it will also reward you in ways no job, no day job ever could. Choose the mindset of a champion. Thank you so much. Exactly 10 o'clock. I am so proud of myself. Thank you so much for being part of the session until the end. Exactly 2 hours, guys. I hope you learned a lot. I hope I've added value in your journey as you begin this amazing journey with us. We cannot wait to see you at the top. We cannot wait to celebrate you in January. Make sure that you push the last 3 months of 2025 like crazy, so that you can start your 2026 even crazier. How you close the year is exactly how you're going to open the new year, guys. If you close your year on low, you will definitely open your year on lower. There's nothing as frustrating as starting your business on lower, because it's between you giving up and being stubborn. And I'll tell you now, not many people are stubborn about their goals when the year begins, because there's so much happening, and you'll get a lot of people quitting in the beginning of the year because they decided to slow down, in this season. Guys, December is not new. Christmas is not new. Christmas is so overrated. So please don't use Christmas as an excuse. Do not use the festive. The festive season is one of the most stupid seasons ever, because all of a sudden we lose our minds. We forget what we are doing. We forget who we are. We forget our morals. We just spend. When you are spending, someone is making money out of you. This is the time to make money out of people. This is where we go beast mode. I am on the 90-day game run with my team because we want to go beast mode. If you are not on a 90-day game run right now, please go on a 90-day game run. Ask your leader what that means and go beast mode on your business the last 3 months of 2025. And trust me, take it from me, guys, 12 years of experience. Take it from me. I am not selling you dreams. I am not lying to you. If you close your 2025 on high, you will thank me in January when I see you at that success day. And you will you'll open your 2026 on even higher. So do this for yourself, not for me, not for your sponsor, because I know for sure that the person that has brought you to the business will definitely close on high. Do it for you, do it for your goals, do it for your network marketing journey, because this is just the beginning. You have not even scratched the surface. If you've joined just now, this is going to be your first 3 months of the business. Make sure that you capitalize in this season. People have money they want to spend. Do not be the one to spend. Be the one they spend on. You've got the most amazing product, the most beautiful business opportunity. Capitalize in this season, guys. And we'll see you in January at our Success Day, celebrating you on stage. And for a change, you're not going to be sitting down and celebrating others. You're going to be celebrated because you're going to do exactly what I've just told you. And remember, I said to you, I am talking from experience. Thank you so much for your time. Have an amazing evening ahead and have a productive 3 months of 2025 ahead. We love you. We want to see you successful. We cannot wait to celebrate you, and may God bless you. Thank you.